What's up, people? One Nut Punch here. Picked up this game called Tower Tactics Liberation for about $12 on Steam, and it came out of early access. I think it's in version 1.0 as of today of the release of the game. But I wanted to show this off because after playing about maybe an hour or so of it, I actually started to like it more and more. And I played tower defense games in the past like Death Trap and Defense Grid and some other ones. But this one is kind of different because it plays like a card game with tower defense mechanics. So every turn you'll have a new hand and you'll have a different amount of mana or energy. And you can play down different cards that have like one, two, or three different costs. Then you'll have supports that have like thunder or fire or even like rebound magic, and it'll like stop things from coming out or doing damage to it on top of all your turrets destroying stuff. So they have different turrets for different things, like Bomber will throw down bombs, destroy areas in like a small radius. Then you have archers that shoot pretty fast and do like bolts. Then you have the emitters that will stun or have a higher chance of stunning something. So they have different things for like different turrets and where you could place them. For example, they have these like different blocks that are plus and minus. Minus is like less damage or less fire rate. Plus is always like higher damage or some type of more energy thing. And if you put the different turrets, or rather three turrets of the same type together, it upgrades to a new one, a more powerful turret. So if you have three archers, it makes one more powerful one, and I think if you do it again, it might upgrade that as well. I'm not sure how many there are you can do at the same time until it's the maxed out of that level. I haven't really tried messing around with it too much. But I do like the different types of turrets that like also look different, like the laser turret. You could tell is different from the long range and the different color it has, from like being able to get other cards like Delirium that will give you more card draw, or being able to have more powerful turrets like Railgun and Plasma Blaster. The other thing about this game is that it's a roguelike, so there's going to be different events and scenarios that you might have to like choose something to give your deck a decent amount of upgradable cards, or you have to get a little bit more money, maybe even have to use one specific turret and a bunch of other ones that are different to complete an objective and get more rewards. So as an event goes on, you choose between whatever pathing you are on the map, and there's different sectors like 1, 2, and 3. I'm not sure what the final one is. I got to 2 and then lost. But most of the time when you defeat like an enemy, you defeat an elite, or you even defeat the boss itself, you'll get more rewards and trinkets that allow you to do better and have easier access when you try to do the next run and the run after that. The game itself does have some issues, like I had some resolution problems when I first started the actual game client, and for some reason it had like an error that crashed a couple of times, but it didn't really bother me too much because once I loaded it back up, it was ready to go and I was able to play it. So the game itself is pretty fun for like 12, 15 bucks. And I mean, at least if people are into cards and tower defense games, I would give this a shot too. If you could find it for cheaper, definitely check it out. But anyway, I've been One Nut Punch, and this has been another video. I wanted to show this game off because I did just pick it up only like a couple hours ago. But it, for some reason, pixelated graphics, especially like if it's a card game, I just like a lot. And I do remember games like Sanctum and, of course, Defense Grid, Death Trap, and a lot of the other games that were tower defenses, that it didn't have the same type of, like, card game / tower defense mechanics like it does with Tower Tactics Liberation. But, that being said, I've been One Nut Punch, and this has been another video. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.